thick and heavy and cakey and cracky and ugh, like it doesn't contain any chemicals that set itself. So we just use a really light setting spray, and you just mist a thin layer on your face and it dries in seconds, and then you can't feel it on your face at all. That's going to help your makeup last forever, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, in order to wear my makeup the most natural way and use as little amount of product as possible, I'm going to start with my contour and my bronzer first, because our contour and our bronzer has coverage within itself. So you don't need to be putting layer upon layer of makeup. It's kind of like color by number. Okay, so I'm going to start with my contour. I'm going to use the small end of my brush. And the reason that I can transfer from dark to light colors and back and forth with just one brush is because I'm using very minimal product, but I also have this handy dandy little magnetized thing. It's called a cleansing palette, and it's kind of foamy. And if I need to transition colors, I just rub it around in that and it takes the color off my brush, and then I'm good to go. Okay, so that's why I can start with contour and bronzer. So I'm going to take the small end, dip into my contour, and I'm going to just go right under my cheekbone like so. And like I said before, this is all cream foundation. Cream foundation is a completely different thing than liquid foundation or powder. It just glides on your skin so easily, blends together so easily, because all of these products are cream. So when you put cream on cream, it just blends so well. And I'm just going right underneath my hairline, like so. Okay, see how easily that blends? I love it. And then I can flip this end, this fluffy end around, and just kind of blend it out. But it doesn't need to be blended out perfectly, because once I add my highlight color, we'll continue to blend it out, and I don't want to overblend. You can go back to this side and blend it out a little bit more if you need to. And this is just creating a shadow under my cheekbone, and that's going to add a ton of definition to my face. Okay. And for younger girls, like the cute girl, I did her makeup today, you know, age 13, 14, 15, they don't need to wear contour. So they can just wear a little bit of blush and a little bit of highlight under their eyes, and they are good to go. So, okay, so now I'm going to take my bronzer with the fluffy end. I'm going to tap in it a few times because it's pretty pigmented. And I'm going to go in the middle of my forehead and even over the top of my contour a little bit, but they're two different things. Bronzer is warm and contour is cool. So I want to place that contour shadow in first and then go over it with a little bit of warmth. And it looks like I got a little bit of sun. And again, this is cream, so it's just going to look super natural once it's all blended in. But you don't want to have really like one without the other. It's not the end of the world, but you really want to have that contoury shadow with the bronzer on the high points of your cheekbones and the middle of your forehead. That's the correct way to apply it. And bronzer really should not be used as blush either. In a pinch, you can get away with it, but in order to have a nice, fresh pop of color on your cheeks, it should be, you know, pink or a nude color or red or something subtle or something bright if you want to go for more of a dramatic look. Okay, do you see what that's already doing to my face? And I have not even added any foundation. Okay, now I'm going to take my cleansing sponge or cleansing tile is what it's called, and I'm just going to swirl around, clean my brush off so that I can dip into my highlight color, which is also my foundation. In Seint makeup world, we call our foundation highlight because it highlights our face. Okay, so this is ready to go. I'm going to dip in my colors. I use two colors mixed together to get my ideal color. And I'm going to stamp it thin everywhere, very thin, very lightly. Okay, and then I'm just going to, oh, I should color off this end too. Okay. And with this tiny, tiny amount of makeup, let's see if you can see the difference on the different sides of my face. I can also use this fluffy end to apply my foundation. And you guys, I'm not hardly adding anything on my face. I always appreciate it when people share my video. So if you have friends that need a more natural makeup because they don't wear makeup, then go ahead and share this video or tag them down below. Okay, so can you see what that tiny little bit of coverage is doing for me? It's just evening out my skin. It's awesome. And then I can just add a little bit more on the areas where I want it. And then I can dip into my brightening highlight and brighten under my eyes just a little bit without adding too much product at all. And I literally cannot feel that I have any makeup on my face. If you don't believe me, just try it. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I can color match you over a photo or in person if you live close by. And it's my job to hold your hand and teach you how to apply this. It's super easy. Yay. Okay, I'm going to quickly do the other side. Once you get the hang of doing this makeup, it really should only take you 5 minutes. So you can see the power of just a tiny little bit and how it uses color science to smooth out my skin. And it probably looks like I'm wearing way more makeup than I am just because the coverage is amazing. So like I said before, I've been wearing this makeup for 10 years. I can't imagine wearing anything else because I've tried stuff, but I've never found anything that feels as good and natural as this. So I wore this makeup for a good 5 years before she even hired people to be artists to teach people how to use it. So I'm one of the OGs. Okay, so again, a pop of bright. The other benefit of cream makeup is it gives you this gorgeous glow to your skin. This looks so pretty. Okay, so I've got my contour, my bronzer, and my highlight on. I've brightened under my eyes. Now I'm going to use some blush. Okay, so today I'm going to use this color Desert Sunset, which is a really natural, pretty blush. It's what I used on my client's daughter this morning. A lot of teenagers use it, but of course adults can use it as well. I didn't appreciate this blush for years. And then finally one day I'm like, why am I not using this? I always felt like it was too light for me, but it is not, and it's gorgeous. And the thing I love about this blush is it's almost like a natural illuminator. Can you see how it glows? And I don't even have illuminator on. So this is the blush to use if you don't want an extra step of putting illuminator on. It's just kind of like built in. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. So this is called Desert Sunset. And again, I'm using the fluffy end of my brush. It's the blend brush. I haven't changed brushes, just used the same brush the whole time. And this is the best brush for a super natural look. Okay. See, this is also easy. But even if it feels overwhelming to you, I do private like FaceTime calls and video chats with my clients to teach them how to do it. And I don't think there's ever been a person that just couldn't learn how to do it. Okay, so I'm going to show you what it looks like on my lips. This is one of my favorite colors to use on my lips. The new color La Cienega that just launched to artists, and it's going to launch to the public on the 29th, is similar to this color, but it's just a little bit more pink. And so these are the two colors that I feel like I can wear on my lips really well. Rayleigh, what's up? Okay, so blush, contour, bronzer first, very thin layer of highlight, Desert Sunset on my cheeks and on my lips. And then I'm going to take my powder, and I'm just going to very thin, not a lot, because we don't want to look cakey. Apply it. And you guys, I cannot feel that I'm wearing any makeup. So this method is perfect for your girls or yourself, for people who are just like, I don't want to wear makeup because I hate the feel of it. Yeah, I get that. That was me before I found 3D foundation. I refused to wear foundation. I hate the feel of it. But this stuff is magic. Rayleigh wears it. She can tell y'all how good it is. But I do not feel like I'm wearing any makeup at all. It is super light, super natural. Okay, while I'm here, just for fun, I am going to contour the nose with this small end, because I just want to show you how everything can be done with this one brush. And I'm not going to do anything crazy, just taking a little bit of my contour color and I'm running it down like a thin line down both sides of my nose. Oh, I forgot a step. Duh. Okay, so I forgot illuminator, but like I said, with this blush, Desert Sunset, do you see how it just looks like I'm already wearing illuminator? So you can stop there. Or if you want a little bit more, still natural, but a little bit more of a illuminated look, I recommend this color. It's a cream illuminator. And you just tap it here on the high points of your cheekbone, like so. And bring it up around here because we're imitating the light naturally catching our face. And then you just tap and blend it in. And then that way, if you want to be a little bit extra, it gives you a little bit extra. You could also put it on your nose. I'm not going to do that because I don't love doing that, but some people like to put it down the middle of their nose. And then you can also put it on your Cupid's bow. So I'll show you how to do that. I have a giveaway. If you're in my VIP group, I have a giveaway connected with this video. If you tag a friend who wants a more natural makeup look, I will add them to the group and tag them, and I will pick from those people, and I will give away one of the new blushes. Okay, so let's see if you can see this. Yeah, you can. Isn't that pretty? Okay, real quick, super light, super natural. If you are not a makeup girl and you want more of a natural look, this is the way to go. Look at the coverage that gave me with just a tiny, tiny little bit of makeup, and I cannot feel it on my face. Okay, thanks for watching. Goodbye.